Right, so we now have left Playa del Cristo in Estepona. We need to hop and get some diesel, and then we are going dropping off our drone, aren't we? Time to give the old droney drone to my friend to look after for safekeeping until we get back into Spain.
Saves a prison sentence, right?
Yeah, true that. You know. Right, okay, so we went and dropped off the drones, and then en route to Gibraltar, which is where we're heading to next, we decided to go to an overseas supermarket. Now, Nick stayed in the van just because it meant...
dodgy space.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a dodgy space. Not area, just a dodgy space. He's parked a bit dodge. Anyway, so me and Andy went in this overseas supermarket where basically they sold a lot of Morrison's stuff, a few bits of Waitrose stuff, and then obviously all of your makes, etc, etc. Now, our biggest one was some pot noodles, and I've just paid $1.85 for pot noodles, Nick.
Crazy. Crazy.
I got 10.
Crazy.
I would have bought butter, but that was, I think it was €8. So yeah, it was just really extremely expensive. So we're going to try on Gibraltar anyway next, see whether we can find anything there.
There's the old big rock there. Just coming into our park up for the night. Do you recognise this place, baby?
Yeah, we've been a few times, haven't we? We're in! Which way are you going to go? To the left? You have to go around the roundabout. Around the roundabout. Let's go around.
This one?
Yeah, we went for this one last time. Sure we did. Sure. Oh dear.
It's on camera that you went this one.
I know it is.
See, this is what I put with her all the time. She'll go that way, and then I go, no. Watch us having to do a big bloody U-turn.
There was a way through over here last time.
Of course there was.
There was.
Yeah, there is. It's got a little barrier.
Ah, thank God.
Yeah, this is where he hit the fucking back doors.
This is exactly where Nick bashed our back doors in.
So basically, the bin that Jenny's looking at.
Yeah.
Basically, I thought it was on its own. It was dark. I was stressed. I was tired, and I thought I'll just push it out the way with the flipping back doors. And I thought, oh, it's not moving. And it's not moving because it's chained to a bloody post. Yeah, look at that, people. Beautiful.
This'll do.
We're here.
Right, tell me you're Brit abroad without telling me you're a Brit abroad. They're 3 deep. There is no less than 30 pot noodles there, ready to head over to Morocco because of this munchkin. Tell me why you've got pot noodles.
Because I've got Crohn's disease and I can't eat any veg. Tagines.
Tagines?
Tagine.
A tagine.
A tagine? A tagine or tagine?
One of them.
One of them, yeah. One of them ones with a little volcano with the hole in it.
A volcano with the hole, there you go. That's a good explanation for a tagine there. He will be living literally on pot noodles. So, well done Gibraltar, you came through. Right, so we've just left our Gibraltar park up, which has been nice. It was very relaxing last night. So much so that Nick and Merle decided to have a drink for the first time in I don't know how long.
One drink?
But he had one drink. Merle had a few more. But we were getting excited for Morocco because we can literally see it from where we are. So yeah, that's pretty special. So we're currently en route now to Algeciras to go and find ourselves a vet. We've got an appointment with Piff at 6 o'clock tonight to check all our documents. So we need to head over to Algeciras now, get our tickets for the ferry, and also sort out a vet appointment because we need to get a quick health check done on the dogs within 24 hours of travelling into Morocco. So yeah, busy. Keep your fingers and toes crossed that all goes well because I've been so nervous for this though. Are you?
I've been secretly nervous because this isn't the first time we tried this, is it?
No.
Said it was more involved than I thought. Last year it didn't seem to be as much, but this year there's a PIF that we didn't know about, another second health certificate.
Yeah, she's already had a health check. She's having another one.
It just doesn't
seem crazy.
Yeah. just milking us Brits, aren't they?
Ah, they truly are.
In one.
Anyway, let's see how the day goes today. Fingers crossed it should be all right.
And a little bonus that we just got is it didn't charge us €25, did it?
Oh yeah, I expected it to be €24.
Yeah.
I think it was last time we went and stayed at the Air on Gibraltar. So this time it's actually only cost us €15, and we got all our services. So we filled up with water, which is the first time we've filled up with water in
Since we left.
2.5 weeks, basically. Yeah. So we're all filled up, toilets emptied, all of that. So we're going to go into Morocco nice and fresh and clean and yeah, ready to go. We just need to manifest that this is going to happen, don't we? If you visualise it, see it, it'll happen. Jess told us that, and Lynn's.
Yep.
Yeah, if you think it, you do it.
You think good vibes will happen.
Yeah.
You think negative will happen.
Yeah, and that's been something that we've struggled with, because I'm always glass half full, and this one, negative Nancy over here, is always not half empty, but empty. Trying to turn this guy's mindset into thinking positive all the time has been part of what the journey has the last 6 months, isn't it?
But you broke down when the car broke down, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I needed you to know.
I'm saying it's basically,
But
it was meant to happen there and
Happens
then,
for a
because
reason.
if it happened now, we'd be scuppered.
Yeah, we really would. Yeah, basically what he's trying to say, I think, is that
Things happen for a reason.
he's glad the clutch broke, but without sounding weird. Like, I think it was a lot easier to manage to find someone with no language barrier here in Spain than it possibly would have been in Morocco. Now in Morocco, it would have been cheaper.
Oh, it'd have been 100% cheaper, wouldn't it?
So yeah, it took a big chunk of our budget, didn't it, this time? Not only that, we've also got our cheeky little mics on now. So hopefully the sound quality will be much better than it has
In
been.
3.
Regardless, we are heading down on to Algeciras now. It's a super industrial town, obviously because it's a main port. Right, so we've also learned from someone commenting on one of Andy's videos, we knew it was going to be cheap for diesel out there, but literally today we were planning on going into Gibraltar to fill up the tank because it was cheap. It was £1.20 a litre. However, now we just need to get over to Morocco on what we've got. Have we got enough fuel yet? And then we fill up there because it is even cheaper there apparently. So yeah, we're happy enough to go and sort it out once we get there. Is today going to go good?
Let's put it out there, eh?
Yeah, defo. Today is going to be a good day. Right, we've just pulled up at the Carrefour, which is right next to Carlos's, right over there. So hopefully he'll be just as helpful today in sending us to a vet that can do a health check, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, we won't need to follow him today because he's an absolute lunatic.
He does, he really is.
He's got a little, like a punter or something like that,
Yeah.
a Micra.
Yeah.
And he just drives it like a go-kart.
He does drive it like a go-kart.
He don't realise there's two vans following him.
Hola! You alright? Right, so went to see Carlos, asked him for his advice on which vets to go to for the 24-hour vet check that needs doing, not vet check, health check that needs doing. And he's directed us to a place called Clinic, which we're just waiting at the moment. I think we've managed to communicate, even though there's a language barrier, that we need another health certificate within the 24 hours of travelling for tomorrow. So we're just waiting for someone to come back, and apparently this test only takes 5 minutes, so hopefully we'll be moving on soon. Right, so turns out that the health check that we had in Almeria with the vet there is basically null and void. We don't need it.
Waste of bloody money.
Yeah, so actually the one and only health check you need is the one that you have within 24 hours of travelling. So that's €126 that we paid at the last vet.
Which we won't get back.
No, like I'm not ruling anything out yet at this moment because we are just going over to collect the van. We're gonna grab something to eat from Lidl's because we have had nothing to eat or drink today. And then we're gonna head over to PIF so they can check the paperwork. But then we need to come back to Carlos's to book our ferry, obviously with all being well. Fingers crossed that all goes according to plan. But my God, my nerves are shot. Yours?
Don't look at the spot on my head. I've been bit like bloody crazy by mosquitoes.
Seems that he's not too stressed about what's going on, just more about the big spot on his head.
Have you seen it?
It is massive, can't miss it. It's growing a horn.
I've got one on my back, one on my shoulder, one on my leg, one on my foot, one on my ankle. I'm itchy, any piriton.
Not only that, the weather is very, very
British.
English. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength anyway. I think visualising that we're going to be in Morocco tomorrow, what we want is to get there early-ish so that we can drive as far as we can towards Agadir, because I've got to be there on Saturday for my retreat. So this is what we need to do. We need to start thinking more positively as though we are going.
Well, we bloody bit better be going now, aren't we?
We better bloody be
Which
going.
way?
Which one's more nervous? Or miserable? Nervous.
She's going to tell us now.
Go on.
If they're allowed to get back into Spain.
Yeah. If the paperwork's okay.
And if they're okay, we just pop on ferry.
Yeah. Open to your open it.
Fucking bit back.
Good morning from two very...
Deflated people.
Yeah, true that. I don't even know where to begin, do you?
Tell them from the beginning.
Okay, so when we saw you last, we were sorting out the bits and bats of paperwork and we were on our way to PIF. They are the sort of government agency that check over your paperwork for the dog to make sure that you've got everything right and then give you an export certificate. Anyway, we went there. First of all, we did the vets, obviously got the health check. That all went really well. And then, yeah, went to PIF. When we got to PIF, we managed to get in for an appointment. It was amazing. And then the lady come out, didn't she? With a not so great look on her face. She was lovely, but turns out the teacher test is no good. Now, we'd been told a few things from people saying that they're no longer accepting a UK done teacher test. However, we'd spoken to two vets who had said, no, it's fine. So when you're told that, you just assume they know best. They'd looked on the site and all that. I think, to be honest, they've started to make rules up as they go along, and I think it's just really frustrating. And like I said before, the problem isn't getting into Morocco, it's coming back into Spain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting back in the country, isn't it?
Yeah. So basically, cut long story short, we ain't going Morocco today.
Well,
so
we're not giving up on going Morocco, are we? We're going to go and do another health certificate.
Yeah.
Another blood test.
Yeah.
And then just go at Christmas.
Yeah.
Because we've done it all, haven't we? We may as well.
Basically, Luna can have a teacher test done today without a problem.
Well, we've got an appointment at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we've got an appointment at 1 to go and have a teacher test done at the same place where she had the health check done yesterday. So yeah, we're heading there now, and then it takes 3 to 4 weeks to come back, which is, yeah, is what it is. However, Blue can't have his teacher test until a month after his previous rabies jab, which he had on his European passport. So he has to wait until the 24th of December. What we've decided is we're going to try and cross over on the 24th of December. Now, it is going to be a stress, innit? We're going to be trying to get down to our family and friends in one day for Christmas Day. That is the plan, and we all know what happens when you make plans. God laughs at you, doesn't he? However, we're making plans, we're manifesting, this is exactly what's going to happen. We're going to have a lovely Christmas evening, because we're going to be travelling Christmas Day as well, obviously. So yeah, that is what the plan is. Going forward between then, so we've got a good few weeks to kill now, we've decided to do something that we missed out on earlier this year, and turns out we've just seen a reason to go there again, haven't we?
Yeah, there's been reports between the 5th and the 12th. It's high swells, isn't they?
Where at though? You've not told them.
Is it Nazari?
Nazar, I think it's pronounced. I could be wrong. So Nazar in Portugal, it's about halfway up above Lisbon. We were supposed to go there last year, but we weren't guaranteed to have good waves because it's known for having the biggest surfing waves in the world. So we're going to head there. Obviously we're not going to surf it, but it's certainly one of them things that we've said we want to see. But it's forecast that there's going to be high swells between the 7th and the 30th and the 12th of December. That's what we're going to do. We're trying to turn a really shit situation into a better one. We're doing everything in our power to get out to Morocco. We already thought we had done that. Now a lot of you might say, oh, you were daft not doing it properly. Trust me.
We were told by both vets.
We have been told, yeah.
They were fine,
we would not pay out, so we've paid out £140 for the teacher test in the UK. And then when we already had Luna's passport, so that was okay. Then we got over here and we went to do a health check when we was in Almeria way, I think it was.
Vera.
No, Murcia way. Vera, that's it. And basically they did a health check and charged us €126 for something that we actually ended up having done again yesterday, which was €125 again. Now, here's the clincher. We actually have to get another one of those. So we'll have had 2 useless and 1 good one that we can actually use. So on the 24th of December is going to be a crazy rush to get everything sorted. So yeah, we are a little bit nervous on how we're going to get there and all that, but
all for this little bugger here.
all for this one, yeah. Would it have been cheaper to get a dog sitter, I ask?
Yeah, probably would have.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been the same, would it? But the biggest, saddest thing about all of this is I don't get to go on my retreat. And I've already cried this morning when I let them know. God's sake, I'm so silly. Yeah, I'm missing out on doing the retreat that Jess, Lindsay and Lisa are putting on in Morocco. That actually starts this Saturday.
And that was the reason why we were going to Morocco, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the main reason. Obviously we've always wanted to go to Morocco, but it was the main reason for getting there when we're getting there. So the retreat runs from the 9th to the 16th, and then from the 16th to the 30th we've got all Lindsay and Andy's family coming out, and we're all supposed to be having a lovely few weeks after the retreat all together exploring. However, this obviously we're going to miss out on. The earliest we're going to get to Morocco is the 24th. So yeah, we're gutted, aren't we?
But we're not even sure yet if Carlos is open on that day.
Yeah, so today we need to see if Carlos is open. Oh, and make an appointment for Blue to have a teacher test on the 24th of December. So there you go, there's our really shitty sad news, mad change of plan. We basically got refused entry, didn't we? Because the Spanish authorities have literally told us yesterday that we can't get back into Spain with the documents we had. So we were, to say the very least, last night we drove to a lovely park up, really, really nice. We were there last time we were here. We just needed, I think, a night to settle and get our heads straight.
Yeah, we said, didn't we? Let's sleep on it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Clear our heads and then make new plans, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. You've got to go forward with a clear head, I think, haven't you? Yeah, defo. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
We will get there one day.
We will get there. This will be our 3rd attempt, won't it?
3rd time lucky.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. I think once we actually get into Morocco and we've got confirmation of exactly what documents we needed, I will give a full-on explanation as to the process we took to do that, because I think that's really important for people, because the hardest part of going to Morocco is the dog situation. If it was just the 2 of us, you have no issue getting over there. Like, it would have been easy, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would have been
weeks ago.
Yeah.
We really would have been there weeks ago. So that's the frustration part of it. But I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. Like, it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. It's out of our hands. We couldn't have done things differently, could we?
Just think of all that money we could have had.
I know. So poor Luna, bless her heart, doesn't know what's coming. she's got to have another blood test, bless her, and I feel really guilty. I've just been shouting at her for bloody licking my arm, and actually she's got to go through this now. The dogs pick up on your energy, don't they? Yesterday she was so like lethargic and everything, and she was proper picking up on our mood. It just goes to show how much she means to us. Because we wouldn't do all this if we didn't love you, would we?
Well, she's sat in the corner now, isn't she? Look at her. Why are you facing that way, Luna?
What are you facing the back for? Hey? What are you facing the wall for? Are you being silly?
Mummy put you in a naughty corner.
Do you think she knows she's having a blood test?
Possibly.
Oh my God, what's wrong with Luna? She never does this.
She knows we're going back to the bloody vets.
She does. We're done. We'll see you at the vets. Right, okay, so we are back outside the vets. Clinic animal. There it is. Right, we've just been in to speak to them about Luna's blood test, and lo and behold, the electric's gone.
Course it has.
So they can't do anything until the electric's back up and running. So yeah, another speed bump, minor speed bump I would say. But yeah, we've found out actually Andy only has to wait 20 days.
Actually, Jen, it's 30 days.
Between Blue's rabies jab and getting the teacher test. So that actually lands us on the 22nd of December, which is better than the 24th, obviously. So what we are doing is booking in Blue for the 22nd for his blood test, and then, yeah, hopefully coming over on the ferry then. And it was about now that we realised that we could actually do exactly the same as Andy was doing with Blue and head straight over to Morocco after the teacher test and await our results there.
So it's time to head back to Perth for the correct paperwork.
Right, this looks a little bit too familiar from yesterday, except this time we're going to have better results. Luna's just had a teacher test and we're taking the risk that she's going to have positive results, and we're going to head over to Morocco tomorrow morning, hopefully. So we're just on our way to Perth now, again, to get them to check the documents and give us our export certificate, I think. Fingers crossed all goes well this time. We also need to find out from Merle what happens there. We got it! Export certificate, check. All done. So now we've got to say goodbye to this dude.
Oh, really?
Oh. Right, so basically we've got our export certificate. So this certificate here and this alone gets us into Morocco.
But it don't get us out.
And then the passport and the teacher, which we will be getting on an email hopefully soonish, will get us back from Morocco into Spain. So all being well, we'll get there and back with no issues. Watch this space. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for the blooper reel.
Join us next week to see if all this manifesting works out.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
and don't forget to drop us a comment below and let us know about all the adventures you've been on recently. Always remember, dream big,
be kind,
and make every single moment count. 1 minute, all this is shit. Shit show.
Can I tell sorry, or do you want to tell?
Go on then.
I'm on here.
Arse wipes for Morocco.
Arse wipes for Morocco. No, what were you calling
Monkey
it?
brains, monkey eyes.
No,
Sheep's
not
brains.
that shit, no.
What?
No.
Nag, I wish I could have left her at home.
Drop her off.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, if you talk loud, you don't want to
I got to talk louder than you because you can't hear me. Only if cars would indicate, you'd know where they were going, wouldn't you?
So annoying.
What is that sliding around?
It's the bloody door, it's the cupboard door.
Urge on D15 towards Algeciras.
However, yeah, it's just been a super stressful day.
Excuse me.
God, this dog is so frustrating. God, I wish there was smelly vision because it smells like shit out.